Latest update. Isang madamdaming pagkilala sa ating kandidata para sa Miss World 2025 competition na si Krishna Gravidez ang kanyang ipinamalas sa Miss World Organization kamakailan lamang. Buong tapang na ipinakilala at ipinakita ni Krishna Gravidez ang kanyang buong pagkatao at ang mismong istorya at mensahe ng kanyang buhay. Maladamdamin ang salaysay ng kandidata. Kaya naman mas namayagpag ang pagiging totoo ni Krishna. Kaya naman para sa kanya mismong pagsasalaysay sa kanyang naging buhay, narito at panuorin natin ang ating pambato para sa Miss World 2025 competition, Krishna Gravidez.
To our esteemed panelists and to my sisters in this room, I just want to say I love you all so much. Namaste Telangana. Andaraki Shubhadanam. I am Krishna Marie Gravidez and I am a 24-year-old Filipina. I come from the Philippines. But beyond the crown, I am a breadwinner. I am the eldest daughter in the family and I am a proud fur mom of 8 large, silly, wonderfully clingy dogs. Sometimes they smell funny, but cuddling with them, giving them kisses and hugs is my most favorite way to recharge myself. I grew up surrounded by music. My dad and I would bond over guitar sessions, and that's how I eventually learned how to play it. And then later I joined our church choir, and then I became a worship leader. And then I found out that singing for me is the purest form of self-expression. And today I'm just really grateful to be working on producing my own songs, hoping to release all of them this year. And I just want to thank the Miss World organizations for including the Philippines in the top finalists for the talent. I feel like the bedroom and bathroom concerts turned into reality. And but life wasn't always like this for me. I was born and raised in an impoverished community by a family of farmers. And my immediate family and me, we struggled moving from houses to houses because we cannot sustain rent. And we've also experienced eating and sleeping without electricity and water. And it became more difficult for us when my parents decided to separate. And it taught me to navigate life earlier than most. So at 14, I started selling beauty kits and flavored drinks and thrifted bags and clothes, anything that can help my mama. And then I was also a former service crew member at a fast food chain where I learned the value of humility and patience and how to understand people from all walks of life. And later on, I became an advertisement specialist, anything that can help me move forward. And that's why I can humbly say that I am a Jill of all trades. But through it all, there is one quiet dream remained, and that is to become a civil engineer. It is actually my dad's unfulfilled dream, and now I am privileged to pursue it. And also, I've always wanted to restore our 100-year-old ancestral home where I was born, and I grew up, and a place filled with love that was passed through generations. And when I last visited that home, my mama-lo, my grandmother, looked at me and said, "Hanlang gayam nga yan titivi niya, posible gayam nga uri nagapuka tinapanglaw nga pamilya ang umato ka." In English, that means, I cannot believe this. I only see this on televisions, and it's possible after all that you can rise even if you come from a poor family. And that moment reminded me that I am not just doing this for myself, but also for my family and for every child who believes that their dreams are too far out of reach. That is why I founded Color the World with Kindness in the year 2022 to create safe and nurturing spaces for children to play, to dream, to imagine, and just be children, free from labor, free from unsafe conditions. And through my Beauty with a Purpose project, we were able to help rebuild early learning development centers and also construct concrete homes for the most vulnerable families in our community in Irisan, Baguio City. It instilled a sense of empowerment and education in our youth and in those families. And when I arrived here in Telangana, I was deeply mesmerized by your visionary infrastructures, and that reminded me of the civil engineer that I aspire to be. Not just to build structures, but of strong lives and communities. That is the power of safe space. That is the promise of kindness, and that is the world we help to build with. Just like Lord Krishna, a major Hindu deity, to build a world full of love, compassion, and protection for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines. Thank you.
So there you have it, guys. What can you say about the performance of Krishna Gravidez during this segment of the competition? I-comment lang dyan sa ating comment box ang iyong mga opinion at huwag mo din kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-click na din ang bell notification for more pageant updates like these. Dito lamang sa Cindy Facts.